Hello everyone, up for bid today on eBay. I have two items that I'm bundling together. The first one is a Panasonic SVHS. It's an AG-5700 model. It's just a little recording deck. It's a smaller size one than normal, but does support S-VHS and has video inputs. And I've also got an older 1983 model JVC Newvicon camera that's working pretty well. And I've got it set up on a tripod right now, pointing at the metronome back there. And as you can see, it's showing through on the screen. And I've got the title turned on the camera as well, and I just typed in all the characters. If you see, it's actually got a full keyboard inside here, and you can type anything you want. I'm just hitting U over and over again. You can see it's showing up on the screen there. You can also change the color of the title. There's green, red, blue, and so forth. And of course, you can turn it off if you don't want to see that on the screen. This camera actually has quite a few settings on it to change, just the white balance. There's a fade in and fade out option, and there's actually a pretty decent lens on there, which seems to have a macro function on it as well. It's autofocus. As you can see, it's trying to struggle to focus on that metronome as it's moving around, and if I put my hand in front of it, you can see it's trying to focus on it. Move it back and it goes back to... Anyway, I'll move the camera a little here. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show that this unit here is actually working. I've got a blank tape in here, and I've got it zeroed out, so I'm going to hit record, and off it goes. So I'm actually not recording any audio through it right now because you're just going to hear this metronome clicking over and over again, but just to show that it's working, I've got this image recording. I'll turn the title on for a minute. It's got a zoom on the camera. I'll zoom that back. It was zoomed most of the way in already. As you can see, that's working okay. Here's some more of the camera. On the back, there's an input for a microphone and an earphone jack. The other thing I got to show as well, I forgot to mention, is that there's let me come around the other side here. There's a funky cable that comes out of the back of the JVC that connects into this power supply box. I actually bought this off eBay a long time back, and that's what's providing power. And on the back of it, it's got stereo outputs for left and right, and there's a video out, but it's got a larger connector. I've seen these on CB radios and things like that, so it's an older type of video connector, and I don't have the right adapter, so the VHS deck, S-VHS deck, has BNC inputs and I have adapter to coax, and I just kind of plug some wires in just temporarily. Unfortunately, I don't have the right adapter, so I'm not going to be including that, but you'll just need to get a hold of that to plug the camera into whatever source you're looking for. Basically, you can convert that to a standard composite video out adapter of a phono jack or BNC or whatever you need for whatever you're going to plug it into, but you'll just need an adapter for that. So I've got it recording here for a few minutes. Let's go back and I'll rewind the tape. Let's stop. Rewind. I'm going to go stop the metronome here real quick. Okay, so now that's stopped, as you can see, and I'm going to hit play on the tape. And there it goes. In just a minute, the title screen should come back on like it was on before. We were turning it on. Yep, there we go. So anyway, it's playing back now, and it seems to work just fine. Tested everything on here, seems to work okay. Don't have any problems with it. So just note the monitor here is not included. I'm just showing that for demo. But what will be included again is Panasonic AG-5700 SVHS recorder and player. and the JVC Newvicon. I guess it's probably just a lower definition camera, but it's from 1983, and certainly kind of a neat piece for some vintage recording. As you can see, it plays back relatively low quality, but you know, it's certainly good for its day. And it has the on-screen title feature and a few other features. So thanks for looking, and happy bidding.